What is up? Ice Titan 1, 2, 3 heal with my 2 year live stream. That's actually start on my left. That is actually Sora. Say your intro.
Oh, IG versus the world. Everyone has a song to sing. You can follow me on YouTube or check me out on Facebook at Kinaingo.
Okay. Next is Bag Bucks.
Alright, yo, what's up, everybody? Sean has hit 2 years. 2 years. I'm proud of him. I've just met him recently within a year or so. I'm sorry, I ate a cookie. I'm all messed up. I don't even know how I'm like fully working right now as a human being. But I'm actually doing it. Also, Sean, please do not forget. You need to remember this. Dude, send us the link to the video. Man, I'm going to like the video, subscribe to the video. I mean, not subscribe, but like share the video and then play with the video and watch the video. Okay, you get what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm putting my foot in my mouth.
He's trying to feel the video. Click the video.
Okay, the next is Sakura.
Okay, hi guys, Sakura Haruna Girl, or Julia Rika is my cosplay name. You can like my page on Facebook, which is Sakura Haruna Girl. I also have a YouTube, which is, again, Sakura Haruna Girl 1. And yes, I would like to say congratulations on Sean for his 2nd year on YouTube. Yay!
Okay. So last but not least is Night Pain. Do your intro.
What's up? I don't make videos or anything, but like, I'm like in a live stream, so call it what you want.
You sound like the guy from Shonen Knights. I swear to God, dude.
Who that?
Alright, well, I actually wrote down, like, the actual few, topics.
Okay.
There are, like, 6 main topics. The actual first topic is actually looking back on the 2014. What are your top 5 best? What are your top 5 best actual moments? Plus, also your top 5 worst.
I already know those. Okay, I guess I'll go first. Alright, my best top 5 moments. Are you saying on YouTube in general?
Well, with the manga, anime, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
My best top 5 moments, I guess, overall in this is number 1, having my Naruto review, chapter 689, hit 1,732 views. Second top is my core video, Cores Alone, hit 502. My third, actually, is joining the YouTube anime community as a whole, as a reviewer, because I used to have a channel that talked about money that got taken down for copyright strikes, and I eventually...
You're not sure what happened.
And yeah, it got taken down for copyright strikes, and I had numerous people say, hey, you should do anime. And I eventually slowly got into anime. My fourth favorite would have to be Naruto ending, because, you know, it was a childhood manga for everybody, their mama, sister, daddy, brother, uncle, great uncle on the mama's side. That was, like, he wasn't eccentric, but he was pretty awesome if you got into a conversation with him and just talk you down to death. And my fifth favorite is meeting everybody, just meeting everybody on Facebook and real life and just connecting with people. Yeah. Sam Hank, holla at your boy. Ocho Swag Cinco.
Anyway.
Okay, that was your actual top 5 best. Now your actual top 5 lost.
Losing $600, getting kicked in the nuts, getting almost hit by a car, losing burrito money, and grandma passing away. That's about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that,
sucks.
Yeah, it sounds like it sucks. Yeah,
yeah.
same thing actually.
Alright, so, who is
Next,
next?
oh man, see, I've been
Um,
watching that much anime and stuff lately.
I'm,
Like, I guess what Lamar said that Naruto, the fact that Naruto ended was finishing Naruto was fucking awesome because I started it since I was like in middle school. I've been watching this since I was in middle school. That was pretty awesome. You finally got to see Sasuke in Naruto, which is pretty cool. Obito's finally out of the picture. Well, yeah, he's finally out of the picture. Legend of Korra ended on the Korra-Sami note. I love that. That was freaking awesome. Korra-Sami for the win.
Yeah, that was. Yeah,
I made a YouTube video for the
awesome.
16th. I made a YouTube video for the 16th Naruto opening, and it has like 17,000 views now, and I'm pretty like, proud of that cover. So that's like I guess my top 5. I'm pretty sure that was 5. Yeah, that's how I'm at.
Oh, by the way, so give give me your a link to your YouTube channel.
Okay, hold on.
Hi, suck.
okay, let's see. Top 5. Well, there's a lot of good stuff that happened. Well, again, I don't really know if it's good, but Naruto ended.
Well, it's
Okay.
both was good. It was good. It's both good and also
Yeah.
bad.
Okay, let's see. Probably, number one overall is probably finally getting my dream cosplay to come true. And that was me cosplaying as Bayonetta. So, yeah, that's one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Second, on YouTube, my Sakura Haruno makeup tutorial reached 10,000 views the other day. So that was pretty cool. What?
God damn.
10,000?
Yeah, 10,000.
Holy shit!
And one of my music covers has like I think it was 180.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I went to Comic-Con. That was awesome. Met a whole bunch of friends, fans, all that stuff. And I guess, my anime Jeopardies that I do, I really like those. Those were really fun. Meet more people, share your love for anime and all that stuff. And probably, finally getting my boyfriend to cosplay. Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be one of your lists for the. I was like, I hope she says that, but.
What exactly did you get him to actually cause?
Okay, so our first cosplay we did Kagome and Inuyasha. Our second one, we did Pip Bernadette and Sarah's Victoria from Hellsing. And our third was Maka Albert and Soul Eater Evans from Soul Eater!
I love that series.
Yeah, that was our couple cosplays.
Okay, so it actually seems like hey, Keith left, but yeah, they said your actual top 5 best. Now you gotta do your actual top 5 worst.
Okay, probably, let's see, the worst. Probably my last Naruto chapter review being deleted from YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That was really sad. I cried because I worked so hard on that. I was in cosplay, I dressed up and did everything for it, and they just took it down because it's like, you can't have this. So I'm like, okay.
Was it copywriting? Or?
Okay, it was like after I stated where everything, like where I got all the information from, who it was by. None of it was owned by me. It's owned by the original people, and they still took it down. So whatever.
Wait, what was in it? Like,
It was okay.
was
It
it
was. It
mail
had
or
like
was
a
it the
couple
music?
pictures, and then that's it.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess
that's
I can't
Oh.
use photos.
Yeah,
So
you
I
not
guess
use photos
can't put
at all.
photos anymore. So I guess no more photos. So that got taken down.
Yeah.
Let's see, the worst. Uh, I don't really know. Oh yeah, finals week was terrible.
Always bad.
Finals
Yeah,
week.
they are always bad.
Chemistry was terrible. Um, what else was bad? The I don't know.
Can I just want to say one thing.
Yeah.
I put Sean's video in the description bar below. So, yeah. Just saying.
Okay.
Also, I linked my channel. If you want to watch the video, look at like Naruto.
Yeah,
I think 29. Like 29 is the good one for you to listen to.
Yeah. And one more bad thing was probably oh yeah, we lost our advisor for our anime club, so I have to go find a new one.
He's not dead. I was about to say,
Yeah.
I thought he was dead from the else.
No.
No, you just probably
Sorry,
left.
he's not dead. Yes,
Yeah.
and the ultimate sad one, Naruto's over.
Yeah.
The end.
Alright.
I'm done.
Take your time. Take your time.
Okay. Next is can't actually really see his name because his name's not. Go Shiwa.
Yeah, what's up?
You there, dude? Alright. What are your top 5 best? What are your top 5 best moments from the last? One last year.
I'm gonna say Naruto ending and both Sasuke and Naruto getting that power up, man. I would've missed that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would've missed that. One of my favorite, yeah, I think that was dumb too. My third one would have to be seeing Ichigo coming back, bro, in that Bleach chapter again, destroying cannons to other people. I said that would be my third one. Some unfortunate seeing Dragon Ball Z getting redubbed again, and I think my fifth one is I think it's trying to catch up with One Piece, but I couldn't really do it, so I kind of fell back. So I'm trying to catch up again. That'll be my 5.
Okay. What are your top 5 worst?
Let's see. Barely doing videos, so I'll be 5 on my YouTube page. I think the fourth one is not being lazy, not catching up to other series that I really needed to do. I think last year was about the. I think last year would have to be I think class is like math or something like that because I was barely passing to that. So that's important. And I think my fourth one is let's see, my fourth one is that I really don't have a fourth one. I think I got 3 of them, but I couldn't say my other 2 because it's pretty much hard to say. I only can bring up 3.
Okay. Alright. My actual top 5 best moments from last year. Okay. Alright. Number 5 would have to probably be. It would have to actually be. Let's see. Toriko facing the Horse King Hercules, and then the Blue Oni coming out and just punching the Horse King straight in the face.
That was pretty fucking awesome.
We don't even know the actual Horse King's the actual Horse King's level, but it's obviously in the actual 5,000s, seeing as how the Monkey King's level is actually 6,000. So it makes sense though. Number 4, it's gotta be Toriko once again, finding out Monkey King Bambina's level is 6,000. Plus also finding out what Pale is. Finding out what exactly
Monkey
Pale,
balls. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Monkey balls.
This is actual death.
I'm sorry.
That was hilarious. That was
I'm
really
sorry.
hilarious. And the thing is, we were all making jokes at that is what it was gonna actually be, but no one thought it was actually gonna be real.
Yo,
Like,
wait.
thought, this is like, hey, Toriko, what's the tip? Oh, you gotta get it from right here.
Wait, does his nuts grow back? This ain't gay or nothing, but I actually kind of want to know. Like, if they cut off his
I
nuts, will they grow back?
assume so, because we actually saw one of the monkeys get his head ripped off, and his head came back. So, I mean, losing limbs when it comes to Toriko is not a big deal. Coco lost his legs, but it's not a big deal. Toriko has lost one arm, lost a leg, but he got him back. So losing limbs is not a big deal.
Still, though, it's a man's private parts. I don't...
My actual number 3 spot has to go to reaching 200 subs last year. I actually did reach 200 subs.
Sorry.
Plus also right now I am actually at 290.
I'm coming for you, though. I'm coming for you.
Subscribers?
Yeah.
I will have a lot more. It's just I just don't do videos that often.
Yeah. Hang on.
Actually, does remind me. Like, once you hit 300 subs, like, when can you apply for a partnership? Because
I thought everyone was partnered or something like that. I don't know.
Because I know for me, I came close to partnering with a thing called Freedom, and I was gonna do it, but then I looked, and realized I had to give up my tax information. I was like, I can make that money off of swag bucks back, maybe not that much.
It comes back to swag bucks.
It's not that it's coming back to swag bucks. Is that because of swag bucks, I bought a PS4, Sean. You can't knock that.
I know.
You can't. I'm not rubbing it in your face. But I'm just
Wait, Lamar, did you say before that you bought PS4 because of your school check?
Did I do what with the chicken and the booty with the butt and the hicken and the hut? Wait, what?
Whatever you saying. You're all like, you spent your school check to get your PS4 or something like that?
No, okay, first off, this is Sean's live stream. We're going to say that for later. No, I used swag bucks to legitimately buy a PS4.
Unlikely, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I might not unlikely.
Dude, it's...
my actual number 2 spot would have to be, let's see, it would have to be Ichigo versus getting his catnip.
Yeah.
Yeah. He finally showed off a new technique. Getsuga Shugisho. It took so many damn chapters just to get a new technique from him, just a new power, just something. I'm like, and it was an X shape Getsuga. That was fucking awesome. And my number one spot from last year, it's gotta be Yuha Bach versus Ichibe.
Yeah.
That fight was it actually felt one-sided, but every single time Yuha was actually hit with something, he would send something way back. It was like that was just freaking awesome. And my top 5 worst moments. Number 5 is finding out that Akame got killed was gonna be anime only ending, which sucked. Which actually made me jump to the actual manga. Still very pissed about that. For the Naruto manga ending, but it ended good, so it's not a big deal. Number 3, worst moment. Probably. Huh. I honestly can't really think of. I can't think of.
Sean, you have a comment on your video.
Yeah, I saw. It's James saying hi.
Okay, no, I'm just saying, just no.
Hi, James. That was your shout out. Alright, but yeah, I actually can't. Yeah, Alright, top. Well, my third worst moment would have to be all of the Naruto Shippuden fillers. All of the fillers that were in Naruto Shippuden last year. Just. But yeah, I actually can't think of. I can't think of more. So it's actually a top 4 worst. So top 4 worst moments. But yeah. The second topic is actually lessons from the actual from the actual comments. But we only have James saying hi, so yeah. Moving on. Third topic is gotta be Naruto.
Sure.
Let's talk about Naruto. How many people, what are your thoughts on basically what are your thoughts on how Naruto ended?
Shit. Before I say anything, can I invite more people to this? Uh,
Yeah, sure.
yes. Okay. Can I let Julia go first since she's well versed into like Naruto more than I am right now? Cause I'm
You
fucking
mean how I reacted to the ending of Naruto, or?
Yeah. For your overall, thoughts. Your overall
Um,
thoughts.
Honestly, I feel kind of a little bit cheated out of the ending. Actually, I'm gonna be honest, because one, I kind of wish I knew what happened after, like, everything, like, where everyone went, how they dealt with everything getting back to the village, how were they all happy and all peaceful and everything, did they have a fight afterwards, like, you don't know what happens, it's just like, oh yeah, well, we're gonna do a bunch of time skips, and he's gonna go over there, and we're gonna go over here, and yeah, next thing you know, we have kids, like, what the heck, like, I don't know, I just feel like it was a little rushed, but then again, maybe he was working on a deadline. I don't know. But overall, I'm just happy my OTPs are canon. So.
Yeah. Well, there's also the movie coming
Yeah.
out soon. So, well, it's actually out now. But the thing is, I can't find
I
any
can't find.
actual.
Okay, there is like a website that has it, but you have to like make an account for it.
And no, that's not gonna
It happened. Yeah, I know.
happen. No, fuck that. No.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's just Naruto. I looked forward to reading the new manga like every week when it came out, and now there's nothing, and now I don't know what to do, and now I'm kind of deciding on which manga I should go to next, or which anime I should go to next. I really don't know.
I want to say
I'm still in the denial phase. Don't worry.
Soma. Go to
It'll be okay.
Soma.
Alright. Uh. What has been the high and lows?
Yeah, I thought you answered that, but I'm gonna be so quiet right now.
Yeah, I actually did. Yeah, I did answer. So that but I I actually heard before I actually started this actual live stream that when it comes to Naruto Shippuden, they are gonna have a lot of fillers coming up. I'm, I am not sure whether this is actually real or not. But seriously, the manga has ended. You don't need filler.
Yeah, I'm just getting sick and tired of the filler, man. So that's why half the time I really don't watch the anime like that, because this filler, after Naruto and Sasuke, Naruto got the Jubi ripped out of him, the Nine Tails, and Sasuke got hit by Madara. Madara, he got stabbed by the sword.
Yeah.
I thought they should have continued this like with the chapters. Naruto like Sagara like takes Naruto, and then and Orochimaru, Kabuto takes Sasuke. They about both fill them up and stuff, and then they about to come back. I feel like this should continue like that, not put filler with
Yeah,
the
all you gotta do is actually take the actual manga and then just turn it into the show. It's not that hard.
That's what we have to me in One Piece. I'm looking like I don't feel like looking at the filler and stuff. I just gonna watch just watch the whole thing. Can like that's how I feel with Naruto. Like we get something that's hyped up from the manga, and then as soon as both of them get knocked out, both stabbed, both injured. Why would we have filler next like this week? I don't understand why. I know Naruto got some good filler, but I don't feel like we should get filler. We should continue with the canon.
I think it's because, one, they're trying to get as much money as they can from the series as possible.
They are pretty much just
And they're
milk Naruto for everything it's worth.
exactly like they're continuing it on and on and on. Like they never wanted to end because they still want to make their money because it is Studio Shishuya. So I don't know.
I mean, we still got the bill, but it's kind of irrelevant. I feel like I know they want to continue Naruto, and the manga's ending, and we probably might have this kickoff series this year too. But I feel like Naruto's really not ended at all. We got a kickoff series too.
Yeah.
It's not Naruto's completely not ended. It's not gonna be like the main series like with Naruto, like the main character. I feel like he got a son now. He might because they're spectating who's gonna be the next Hokage. I feel like his son should be the next Hokage instead of Konohamaru. Konohamaru should be the eighth Hokage. But push aside. No, that's how I feel like. Remember, I'm supposed to be six. So we all expect like Naruto's gonna be six Hokage now. Kakashi was the sixth. Now gave it to Naruto, and I feel like his son should be the seventh Hokage, and Konohamaru should be the eighth. So I mean, we still Naruto's really not ended. We still got the kickoff series. So
Okay.
Yeah, that's also. That's also. Woo. My main point here is we don't need more filler. We just don't need it.
yeah, we don't need no more filler. I mean, I know they're trying to like get some more money, but we just don't need any filler. Like just continuing on, and until the last episode, and then that's it. You know?
Yeah. I mean,
That's it. That's what you gonna get out of it. Because you already did enough with the movie. It's enough. Just leave it. Just put in more canon. Just no more filler. Alright?
Yeah.
Because as soon as Naruto starts to get that power up, filler. Come on, bro.
Yeah. And besides, one of the fights that I honestly want to see is actually 8 Gates Might Guy
Yes.
to Madara.
Yes,
I
man.
want to see that fight so bad in the anime. I want to see it so bad. Oh god.
Man, I don't know how high people gonna be when they see that fight, man. Madara, he kind of got destroyed by a guy, man, because the guy was putting in some work right there. He literally. I can't see the anime.
Madara, he actually even said he almost killed me. This is my guy.
Yeah, and my man's crippled now, so he can't even walk no more. That's the sad thing.
Hey, hold on. It was always stated that 8 gates.
Oh, now this nigga pops in. Nigga, where you been at? Just saying. Though.
Watch the language, dude. Watch the language.
Negro, where have you been in this cotton picking field of
I just got here.
Really?
Man, yeah. Yeah. Just saying.
Oh.
What's up, y'all?
Is in the comments.
Is there comments?
Yeah, they're comments. Baseball sniper.
Yeah. Baseball is. Hi. Yeah. What's the next topic? The next topic is Toriko. Toriko is the next topic.
I have only one Toriko joke. Where are them cells at? That's all I want to ask. Where are them cells at?
I don't really know Toriko. I read one chapter. And that's it. I'm sorry. Don't kill me. Please don't.
Well, it's not everyone's, cup of soup, but okay.
I read one chapter, and that was like, I don't know, when it was back in like Shonen Jump a long time ago. I had no idea what it was.
No
It was about this
sales.
guy with like blue hair
Where's
and
the sales
eating
at?
feet, and I'm like, yeah, okay, this should be interesting. But then I never really picked it up, so.
I mean, I only read 3 chapters.
What about Toriko sales?
Well, the thing is, when it comes to the actual sales, what they are actually doing talking on is actually is the actual sales for the actual volumes, but the actual thing is, since Toriko is an actual weekly manga, Toriko probably at least some of the best chapters week after week. some of the best.
Yeah, he was coming top tiers to Naruto chapters too, but Naruto was getting like hype chapters, hype chapters, hype chapters. And Bleach was getting out for a while. Then it didn't stop doing that.
Well, Bleach always has its lows and it has its high points. It also has its low points. But that's
Yeah.
what that is your typical shonen manga.
Yeah. I like Bleach back in his prime with the Fake Art of Kurotan, man. It was getting hyped up chapters, every single chapters, man. Each go was
Yeah.
I missed that. I missed Bleach in his prime.
Yeah. But the actual thing is also when those fights will actually end the actual manga, it was an actual weekly an actual weekly series, so the actual pacing was not that good. Oh, hey, Salad.
Hey.
I just want to say his name reminds me of that diamond store.
Felix Lidl. What's up?
Wait, who is he? Wait, who's Jared?
Yeah,
Mr. Bond 007.
yeah, Mr. Bond.
I don't know who the hell that is, but what's up,
He
dude?
is from the Anime Death
Squad Hangouts.
Squad Hangouts. Plus, also he's been in a few Toriko live.
Wait a minute. Were you in that live stream with Chibi? Like,
live actual readings.
No.
Okay, then I got you mixed up with somebody. But I tried. Okay.
Okay. Hi. You actually have fairly good timing because we are discussing Toriko.
Really? Wow. Wow, that must be freaking
Yeah,
lucky for
very
me.
good timing. Because we are discussing Toriko. What do you think?
I was actually just checking if there's any new Toriko chapters out. New Toriko.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, that's not out yet. But what do you think? What do you think will actually happen when the actual chapter comes out?
Well, possibly it would be practically. They're climbing up 100G mountain right now. They probably get to the top of the mountain at probably near the middle or at the end of the chapter. We'll probably see Bambina. Just that's all I know practically. They probably get to the top of the tree and Bambina's just right there waiting for him.
Yeah. Also, Toriko, she only has one arm left. So, I mean, if he actually gets that one ripped off, he's kind of fucked.
And you know what would be hilarious is because it says it's the two sides of the one coin of the pair. It would be hilarious if he had to actually use one of the testicles to use as to repair his own arm. That is actually what I've been thinking for the last month. I've got. He needs to think if they lose a limb, how are they going to repair it if they don't have any water left?
Yeah.
Sean, Charles, Anime World says happy anniversary, and he wishes that he could have made it.
Yeah.
Your squad 00.
I'd ask him, last night, but he actually said, no, so I actually have to actually walk. He's actually got the night shift. So, Charles, as if you're watching right now, I actually hope you will come to my next one. But yeah, but also, how do you think they will actually fix Kamatsu's heart?
That's easy. Take Pear, put it in his heart, and see where that leads.
I was actually thinking more something more
Is it
disgusting.
that easy?
More like
Okay, wait a minute.
split
Let me
Pear in
use it.
half.
The thing is, heart wound.
Wait a minute. Let me explain. Okay, Pear looks like the shape of a heart. So that means, theoretically speaking, you can mold it into. Okay, your nuts look like the shape of a heart. You could take your nuts, mold them into a heart form, stick it in his body, and do it like that. Like, I don't care how stupid it sounds. It sounds like a great idea.
It might sound a little bit stupid, but I was more thinking of grab one nut, split it in half, use the juices in that, pour it in Kamatsu's heart, and just meld into his heart.
What?
I'm sorry.
What? What?
It's kind of hard
Julia,
to take this actual series
Okay.
seriously when you start talking.
But we're talking about nuts.
Nuts.
We're talking about these nuts. So we're talking about these nuts. Like, come on. I'm sorry. Listen, Julia, you have a boyfriend, so
Bad.
quiet.
That's my man, the Ichigo picture.
I'm just gonna go over here and brush my wig out because I don't really know much about Toriko and the balls deep shit. Alright.
It's just it's very, very balls deep in this situation, really, as the puns still continue up through this arc.
Yeah.
What's up, you guys?
It's hey Levon.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the thing is, thing is how Toriko is a actual shonen series. They actually will somehow get, Toriko will actually somehow get his actual second arm back. Not entirely sure how, but I'm sure he will.
True question is how.
Excuse me as I brush out my wig.
Wait a minute. Okay, let me ask like a serious question. Julia, you
Yeah.
have a boyfriend. So this isn't surprising or weird.
Yeah, but my boyfriend doesn't talk about balls splitting open. Like, come on.
The truth is, everything can happen in this place, in this arc. It's fucked up as it is already.
Everything is food.
Fuck manga, man. I
It's
can't.
all about food. Everything is food within the
Then I guess those
Toriko
balls are
universe.
galaxies.
Well, it could be.
That means
But well, if you think of it, if Bambita's balls are that big, they could be the size of coconuts, so there could be coconut milk in there.
The hell? See, this is why I don't read
It's a
Toriko.
food. I don't understand it either. It's like he's been on a high trip. I got a great
I
idea.
don't read Toriko.
I don't read Toriko. I mean, I only read 3 chapters, and I'm not really interested in that at all.
Oh my god. There's like so much static, the hair's like... That's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just want to say, Sean, you got 5 people watching. I
Yeah.
would put these in more groups, but bro, I'm sleepy and I'm starting to get tired. So yeah.
Where's
Alright.
Mikey?
Well, Mikey is on mute right now.
No, Mikey on mute. He gotta wash some dishes. His mama told him to wash some dishes.
What's up, guys?
Oh, he's right here.
I'm not laughing. Mikey actually was washing dishes. That would be really funny.
Mikey be washing them dishes.
Nah, 'cause I know if my mama told me to wash some dishes, I would get my fat butt up and be washing dishes. I'll be the best dishwasher you ever done seen. I wash them so clean and shiny, you could see your face in them.
Dishwasher. That's way easier than washing them.
The Mikey
So
doesn't.
what? You're the next Karate Kid? Wipe left, wipe right.
Mikey, show your profile.
Much off. Hi. The next topic it is actually my favorite, Bleach.
Bleach.
I'm not caught up on Bleach.
Alright, so who said
Tennessee already?
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm the Bleach guy. Alright, I'm one of the Bleach guys here.
Checking's the Bleach guy. You're just number 3.
Have you seen hey, my theories.
Actually, like number.
My theories, man.
Yeah,
You said the top 5 favorite Bleach fights.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I want Eyesight to go first, man. I'll go third.
My favorite-
Top 5 favorite Bleach fights.
Yes, man. I want the.
I'm going second then, man. If you
No, I'll go first. I'm not caught up. I'm not caught up on Bleach, so don't ask me shit about it.
Alright.
Naruto's already caught up as it is.
Naruto's only where I'm at, because there's nothing left.
My actual number 5 Bleach fight would have to be Yamamoto versus Yuha.
Yes!
Uses his
Number
Bankai.
5.
Legendary, bro.
In this arc, in general, or just in the entire series?
Yeah, in the arc.
In the arc, okay, yeah, I'd kind of agree.
Legendary, bro. My man got cut in half, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you know,
Yeah.
just to let you know, Bleach Volume 58 is the greatest masterpiece by Kubo. Just think about it. The
Okay,
58th volume.
Yes!
I have it.
That cover looks beastly.
It's hard for me to get Bleach novels here in Australia. I don't have a fucking manga store to go to. Sad.
Yeah. My actual number 4 spot has got to go to Sajin versus
Bambietta.
yeah. When he actually, I guess it.
Shows his true power from Wolf to Wolf Man. Yeah.
Yeah, and he actually reveals thinking. Wait. What was it? Kojo thinking yo Dangai show.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome.
That was.
Oh yeah.
That was beast.
Yeah.
Oh. It was badass. Like it looked like something you'd see from Bleach movie 4 Hellverse. It looked like something from that.
Yeah.
All right, man. But I think the third one was good.
Okay. My actual third favorite moment. Finally, Kenpachi revealing the name of his Zanpakuto Nozowashi.
Kenpachi versus Gremory. It was alright, but Gremory.
It was alright. I think my man Kenny was gonna. My man Kenny.
Actual. Well, it wasn't. It actually wasn't the actual fight itself, but just that one moment when he actually said "drink Nozowashi." Yeah.
I think.
There's two meanings, but it was drink and thirst.
Yeah.
I think the second one was first.
Drink, whatever.
Well, if it was for Kenpachi, I was actually more thinking the word devour. Nosarashi. That would be freaking Kenpachi's. Yeah, devour. Yeah.
Yeah. Number 2. Ichigo versus Dennis Catnip. That was just an awesome fight.
For me, that comes like 6. I was more thinking the fight between the Mayuri Kusuchi and the zombies versus Giselle.
I mean,
Yeah.
that fight wasn't even dope, man. I mean,
I don't mean
The
to
zombie?
interrupt, but I need to go. So,
Yeah, I gotta go too. So,
congratulations, Sean.
it's Dre.
Bye, guys.
see you, Julia.
Dre.
Alright, I gotta go also, so I'm gonna say my top five. In all of Bleach,
Okay.
Johabak and Ichibei, Captain Giro Ryosai and Johabak. As weird as this may sound, Ichigo and Grimjaw, like the first three times they fight.
No.
And as weird as this also may sound, Urahara and Yoda-Ichi, the ones we didn't see before. And yeah, that's it. Yeah. I'm out, you guys. Y'all have a blessed time. Enjoy yourselves. Sean, don't forget to put your videos in those YouTube groups.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me what to do.
I just want to say thank you for letting me join. I have to go to college tomorrow and buy books and get ready for everything.
No problem.
But thank you so much. I enjoyed this. I'm going to share your video as many times as I can. You have great and amazing subs because they're in the comment section below just talking.
Yeah, I am.
Before I go,
Looking.
I'm going to say two things. Goku is the best character in Dragon Ball Z series, and friends with Sean, and I'm truly blessed and humbled. There you guys. And don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to like the video.
Okay.
Alright,
Take it back. Free my swag books.
okay.
And your number one favorite moment ice cream? Ice cream? Ice cream.
Yeah, definitely you have sausage, you have sausage,
Ichibei.
yeah, eBay. That was just an awesome fight,
Very long, but very good.
Yeah.
What are
Well, the thing is, long fights, they are the best. Long fights, they're just awesome.
Yeah, something like
Except for Grammys.
Well, yeah. That little shit was annoying, you know?
He wasn't even using 1/10 of his power. It's more like he was just like a whiny little bitch. Just I just want you to just play with me. Just blah blah blah. Wasn't even going full freaking force. If he was, he'd do a freaking Minority World from Toriko. Minority World.
Hey, listen. The fight was actually much better when you read it like all the way through, just all in one session.
Yeah.
I did. It was boring. He wasn't even going full force.
Yeah, Remy's main power, it was his mind. It was his imagination. But he couldn't even think of good things to kill Kabuki with.
He could just rip out his lungs. I imagine you have no lungs. He'd be dead, choking to death.
Yeah, well, the actual best move he could have made was actually throwing Kabuki into a freaking vacuum.
Gravity air vacuum. Yeah.
That was the best move he did. But he still cut through it. Kabuki still cut through it like
Listen, this is the entire point of the fight. Kubo was just trying to hype up Kenpachi's return. He was just trying to hype up Kenpachi and how a Shikai was just putting him up against just strong guy.
Strong, more like a bitch.
How? He wasted his power.
If you want to give Kenpachi a freaking more powerful boost for his Zanpakuto, you could have freaking put Kenpachi against Basby. Now that would have been a better fight.
Oh, Kenpachi versus Basby. Oh, that would have been so freaking awesome. that would have been so. That would have been amazing. Kapachi versus Basby, Bruno Fingal 5, like Nozawashi, like oh my, yeah, that was awesome. But since how we actually saw Basby getting hit by the Swan, that's gonna happen. But yeah, let's also the last scene we saw when it comes to actually Bleach was Soul King getting actually
Stabbed.
stabbed by Yuha.
Yeah, and for a crystal, no less.
Yeah.
Which I think is bullshit, in my mind. It's a crystal. Unless your sword's made out of freaking stronger than crystal, it still can't even pierce crystal. So if your sword's made of something other than crystal, then reishi, and that's just bull.
Well, I had to assume that that actual thing that he's in is actually is actually hollow. So this probably is a very thin sheet. But the other thing is, some people think that the actual Soul King might be, he actually might be, you know, he might be, gone now. No. The Soul King is not dead. The Soul King is not gonna die because as
unless if the Soul King does die at the end of the series, it would be more hilarious if Ichigo becomes the new Soul King.
No.
That would be hilarious.
People haven't
if the Soul King does die.
Hey, listen to my origin theory for the entire Bleach verse. I think you're gonna like this. Just listen, let me find it real quickly. I posted it on Bleach Asylum too, so you can see it there. It's pretty interesting. I personally feel. But basically the idea is that Soul King, he's just a bunch of souls put together. So is Juhabak, and that's ultimately what the Hogyoku is too. And so that's kind of
You're
how.
saying Sasuke Aizen's gonna become the new Soul King.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that in a sense, they're all similar, and the reason why Aizen is immortal is actually he's not actually immortal. The Hogyoku is just keeping him from dying because the Hogyoku is made up of several Soul Reaper souls, like hundreds, thousands of them. And the Soul King is also made of souls, and whenever a soul dies, it comes back to him, and then he has to transfer it back, and that's how it's reincarnated. And you see, Juhabak is also consisted of many souls, and he can sort of be immortal by absorbing souls. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's sort of the similarity between all three of them. So the theory it starts with Soul King is made up of a bunch of souls, so he's only one part of the balance. And now here's how the entire world was created. It first started with the human world. There were just a lot of humans, but then after they died, the ghosts would live among the humans. But then that would kind of create imbalance, and some of them would holify. So another world had to be created, and that's where
the souls would go to rest, which which is how the Soul Society is created. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's how the Soul Society world was created.
Yeah.
So that's where ghosts would be transferred over. They'd go there.
Yeah.
And then wait.
I'm a wake up.
Waco Mundo would have been created at the same time by Soul Reapers.
No. I have another
At the same
theory on
time.
exactly how Hueco Mundo was created. I mean, there's like, let's say there's just like a lot of reishi, because everything's supposed to be made of like reishi and whatnot, and within the Bleach verse.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Soul Society has more dense reishi, and that's where ghosts go. And so the thing is, Shinigami and Hollow are actually very similar.
Mm-hmm.
You see, they become Shinigami within the Soul Society because their spiritual pressure starts to increase. They start to get spirit energy. And actually the same thing sort of happens to ghosts when they stay behind in the world of the living. The thing is that ghosts didn't want to part from the world of the living, and that's how they started to holify even more.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And so the hollows, they start to create their own world
Mm-hmm.
with using spiritual energy. And you see, I finally understood why Fullbring makes so much sense, because actually hollow masks and hollow power really, it brings out the true qualities of the soul, making it more powerful.
So what you're saying is that the Fullbring is an adaptation between the Soul Reapers and the holification, but is a different power.
Yeah, basically, because like it's actually basically just hollow power, but it's more controlled, and
But without
it's
the
basically,
holification.
just think about this: the person that has Fullbring is ultimately a hollow mask. And they can take souls. They can take souls and holify them, which enhances their power, or it can bring out the true qualities of within the soul, which is also similar to the Hogyoku and the Soul King and Juhabak. Juhabak is the main key in this. How Fullbring makes sense, because Juhabak can do a similar thing. He can write into people's souls and bring out different qualities into the souls. And ultimately, Zanpakuto can sort of do the same thing. They can turn them into Shinigami, they can use powers, and the Shikai is a part of the soul. So I guess the soul also has a lot of innate power, and that's what the Fullbring was trying to foreshadow towards. So, I mean, Fullbring arc, see, that's where it's important, is the power itself. It becomes kind of a fundamental key within this theory of how the world created, and it makes a lot of sense. And so then, within the Soul Society, so there was a lot of hollows, and so Soul King realized that he needed to fight against the hollows, otherwise there would be a lot of imbalance, because what hollows do is that they eat souls, completely devouring them, and the soul basically disappears, or becomes a part of them.
Well, actually, when an actual hollow eats an actual soul, the actual soul holifies
and becomes a hollow.
That's what actually that's actually what happened. That's actually what happened and with Shime's
brother.
Destora.
He was he was eaten by hollows.
And according to my calculation, Yamamoto started the Soul Reaper Academy in that.
I'm gonna explain how Yamamoto also works into this and how his fight
I'm just gonna guess that you're gonna say that the Soul King asked Yamamoto precisely, just Yamamoto himself, to start up the Soul Reaper Academy, and that so they could fight the Hollows and keep the balance of the world.
Well, not exactly. It was actually kind of formed by Yamamoto. See, this is what happened. There were the original Gotei 13. One of them was, of course, Nimaya, and he would we already know how Asachi was made. It took plenty of Shinigami souls actually to create the spirits for Zanpakuto.
Mm.
Yeah, if you remember that. And oh, so like yeah, becoming a Soul Reaper is also a natural process, and Hollows is, but then the Quincy's are completely different. What Soul
Yeah.
King did was he basically took this is of course the most theoretical part, and we can't we don't have complete evidence for this. This is the one that's kind of hard to explain, and it's
Yeah.
about how Juhabak came to be. Juhabak, he took kind of like Soul King took an important piece of his power, which also helped him kind of see into the future, and it also kind of helped him retain a more immortal form, where now this Juhabak caused him to become more vulnerable, which has been evident throughout the series that the Soul King is not immortal. So, which is also sort of puzzling. Shouldn't some divine being like this be able to live forever? And so this is kind of what helps it make sense that he's
Well,
vulnerable.
Kisuke did actually mention that that he actually mentioned that the actual Soul King he actually is the linked and he actually is the
Yeah, he described
tonal
Soul King as the
stone.
linchpin that keeps all the universes, everything together
Yeah.
and keeps it from really falling apart. And that's because
Yeah.
he's what keeps the souls going through those uh, reincarnation, because there always
Yeah.
has to be a certain number of souls, and it's also kind of predestined and formed by
Yeah.
the reishi, however the physics work, and that I'm not gonna
Baby
go that
Goku
deep.
thinks out the Bleach verse.
What?
Baby Goku
Also,
thinks out the Bleach verse.
Totally, man, totally. Anyways, so Juhabak.
Each guy,
Don't
he
lose the second verse.
actually, did actually mention that the actual Soul King, he actually, he actually can die. He can die. So when that actually, so as that actually does come to pass, the actual human world, soul society, plus also
Wegomunda.
Kamundo will just be gone.
Yeah.
There'll be nothing left.
Actually, when they said faded away in the thing, now my calculation for faded away is that Wakamundo, Soul Society, and the human world are in three different planes.
Yeah.
But when they all vanish, my theory is that they're all going to go all together, and Hollow and Soul Reapers will be seen in human world, and destruction will occur.
Yeah, but my theory was, and it also it makes sense that when the Soul King is no longer there, when he can no longer keep the worlds that he built himself, then those worlds are gonna start becoming one again, because that's really what the original form was. Because I said that originally there was just a living world, and then it became Hueco and also Soul Society.
Yeah.
And my theory for Yuahawk's existence is a little bit different. My theory, because he called Yuha called the Soul King his father. So my theory is that the Soul King split a part of his soul.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, and threw it into the human world, which formed Yuha as a child through somewhere, and then Yuha had these strange powers that were not really human, which were not really Soul Reaper powers, but not really holification, which is why it's more Quincy. It's more condensed into more of a visual than a magic.
Yeah,
I also have another theory.
Y'all making stuff up right now. That's not the case at all.
Also have a theory that the Quincy was supposed to be kind of like the what's it called, master race, and they're really who were that were in the royal realm originally with the Soul King, because Ju Habak is of course his son, and the Soul King is kind of like a Quincy. I guess you could say the Quincy are just, and especially Ju Habak, are like a little nerfed down version of the Soul King's power.
Well, there's actually...
That's what Ju Habak is, and the Quincy's are nerfed down even more to be on the same level as Soul Reapers, but just differently.
Well,
And so,
it's actually funny that you actually say mass delays. Because as we have actually seen, all of the actual Tonites, they were modeled after what?
the Nazis. That's exactly also why the theory, why that even makes more sense, because, of course, they're also trying to exterminate all of the Soul Reapers, and I don't think it was just because of the war that I'm just about to talk about. Okay, so Ju Habak, he becomes grown up, he makes Quincy army, he kills a lot of Hollows, stuff starts to go out of balance. Meanwhile, Yamamoto, he's always been a ruthless killer, his group has always been a ruthless killer.
Alright,
and then so that's how the ruthless killing is how the Zanpakuto were developed. Because we remember that it took a bunch of souls in order to create the assault. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, we actually have an actual question. Soshan, I am actually booked. I am actually booked showing your actual name, but he actually asked, so how does hell fit?
Oh, how does hell form? How does hell fit into all of this?
Yeah, how does hell
the part of the
fit?
theory that I'm really forgetting, but or no, I couldn't develop a theory completely for it. Hell was kind of what thwarted my theory a little bit, but
I've got a theory for hell.
Oh,
myself.
what is that?
Well, my theory is because you've got the Soul Society and the Soul King and the Soul Society. Of course, they don't want the Soul King would like the nice people, people that don't kill people, like Kapachi, just for fun. So people that have sinned on in the human realm would have been he created hell, and those creatures that you see in Hellverse to preserve preserve murderers and criminals and people that have a lot of bloodshed.
Rapists and
and locked up, even if they turned hollowed, even if they've been hollified as we've seen, and throw them in there so they don't hurt anyone in the Soul Society.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much true.
That makes enough sense. But that's kind of the piece that I mean, what I was thinking is that it was more of a kind of natural thing instead of them just putting these orders of justice until the Shinigami Academy in Central 46 became a thing, which happens after the Quincy's are just officially killed, because it was stated that it was after the Quincy's that were killed, like about 1,000 years. Not all of the Quincy's, of course. Not all of the Quincy's were killed. Some of the Quincy's were alive, and then they were officially exterminated 200 years prior to the series beginning, as we've known for since the
first opinion. Yeah.
And the royal realm was established. Since Soul King, I guess maybe another theory that pops into mind is that you know how so Ju Habak is in his baby stage, and he got reverted back. He got defeated. It was until for 1,000 years, and he would come back. And Soul King was aware of this, so he had to have protection on him, and have the royal guards, because he was in his most vulnerable state at this time. because they're kind of both one and the same in some sense. And so actually, what might happen next chapter is we could possibly be told that they were both one and the same, and now that Juhabak has regained his power, the Soul King has also sort of regained his own power. Remember when the Soul King woke up in chapter 520?
Mm-hmm.
It could have been possible that he'd been sleeping for quite a while, and this time period also is the margin of when Juhabak was starting to regain his power, and now he's trying to take back the throne. This is the last 9 days, officially. He's trying to take back the throne. That's what this arc is all about. And so the Soul King might not even die, and they might have a little fight.
It could be illusion. It could be an illusion or something like that.
It could possibly be an illusion, but I mean, there was a lot of emphasis put onto the Soul King kind of dying. Like even the chapter was titled "Soul King Dies." Usually, Kubo tries to go for some sort of.
Then we have the title, the hero, about when it said that like something around like the hero come back and something like that, and we really expected Ichigo's gonna come, and Ichigo never came.
The hero comes back.
I don't know.
There was. I mean, like the only chapter I can think of is a chapter that was titled "The Hero," which was chapter 555, when we finally get to see Ichigo after 25 whole chapters.
Yeah.
But he's just coming down.
No, not 25, but 13 chapters. But it was about half a year because of the hiatuses that Kubo took that year.
Yeah.
And then after that, he didn't appear for another 25 chapters, which was more than half a year.
He was trying to make his way down from the Soul Palace. And when he finally comes down, it's just an epic scene.
Yeah, it only took Renji and Rukia quicker than Ichigo when Ichigo went first.
Well,
no, that's not true, because Ichigo was also put back into the human world, and then he was taken back an entire day later. So I mean, there was a day difference.
It's a while. It's a while Ichigo was actually being told how I met your mom. Bungie and Rukia, they were being range, same as Korea. So, also I'm a Korea. He actually needed an actual new front too, because his got shattered. Which I actually thought was the symbol for his actual death, but
but Van Gogh wanted Byakuya back.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah, I actually was honestly thinking he actually really was dead. Because it's kind of hard to actually survive being pummeled by your own Bankai over and over and over and over.
Yeah. Unless you're a god, you can't really survive that part. I mean, Renjin went down after being struck about once at a close proximity to Senbei Sakura Kageyoshi.
Yeah, look. Look at this. You can't survive that.
Oh, Bleach Volume 58. That was so awesome.
No, there's 50.
No, but in 58 it also shows him like just completely
Yeah.
burned up, so I was confused. But
Yeah.
Bleach
Yeah.
Volume 58,
He's
he was
just
supposed
And
to die that day.
also that
Bloody
chapter where we see
bruised.
zombie faced Rukia.
Yeah. But well, it was actually we actually thought Kapachi was actually dead also, but we knew that was not gonna happen. That was not gonna happen.
Yeah. But I
Kapachi
really
wasn't really he wasn't really mentioned as dead, and it wasn't gratified either.
It's just
As
MIA.
much as
Yeah.
Yeah,
Byakuya's
missing in action
sword,
practically.
Byakuya's
Yeah,
sword
sword just
unraveled.
shattered, like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean,
I don't know.
Byakuya should be really dead by now. He's been pulled to death by Ichigo. He's been stabbed by Tsukushima. He's been freaking torn to sunders by what's his name? The Maranka number 8. The I forgot his name. The one that kept looking at him and could control his limbs. He's freaking
Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. Product number 8 was fuck. I was almost Louis.
Zumari,
Yeah.
that's it, yeah. Which he should be really dead by then. I mean, he controlled his limbs.
Yeah. I mean, freaking that guy's resurrection just freaked me out. His head just tilted at a complete perfect line. I'm like, oh god, that's kind of hot.
Yeah. Yeah, just guys can't snap. Yeah, yeah.
Oh no!
And just a twisted something like that, just yeah.
Wait. Somebody, she was actually 7. Was 8. Yeah, that's right. Sadal was the one that he was the only guy to actually eat his sword. I'm like,
Yeah, well, he was the mad scientist.
yeah, he
Like,
was his own sword. Like, what the fuck?
I bet you must have laced it with something delicious. Just so he could get rid of that blade taste. I probably dipped it in like honey.
It's like, oh my.
I thought the most weirdest part of that that arc of that fight between him and Mari is the part that Mari fucked Namu back to life.
Oh my. And it was right in front of Wenji and Ruyo. Like,
That was an amazing fight.
I gotta admit, that is actually on my top list of most fucked up moments in anime. It's just, sure, yep, shit, your own robotic assistant's dead. Don't worry, you can fuck her back to life. Okay.
But we actually have one more question. As the Soul Society has its royal realm, the actual Soul Palace. Do you think Waco Kamunda or actually actually Hal might actually might actually might actually have one also. I would actually have to say probably. I'd actually say probably probably no, because as we actually said, the actual Soul King, he actually controls everything. He actually controls the Soul Society, the actual living world, plus also like Kamuno. But when it comes to actually when it comes to hell, that hasn't been that place has not been actually mentioned in a long time. You know, hell.
No, yeah. Also, even when Ichibei was saying what would fall apart if Soul King would die, he never
Yeah.
did he really mention hell. I think he might have, but I don't remember.
No,
And also,
although I remember him saying that
Soul
the Soul
Society,
Society,
Hueco,
the living world, and Wakamundo would fall.
Yeah. So.
you know what's interesting is that
Yeah, so
Kubo
hell
originally.
hasn't been well, hell hasn't been mentioned since the actual substitute arc. That was the first time we actually saw the gates of hell,
That was the first
and
and the
plus
last
the
time.
last time. So hell hasn't even been mentioned. Except for the actual one movie, which technically is not really canon, but it's the most canon movie.
Hellverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing I was gonna say that Kubo's like original intentions was to make a Hell arc, which would have been like sweet. Hell, he should have tried to intertwine it with the Aizen saga, and I think instead of having a fake Karakura battle, he should have used Hell somehow. That would have been epic.
According to my calculations, I think they're going to actually put Hell into that Bound arc. They're going to like make a little dimension for Hell, but they thought that would be too much.
Yeah, that might be a little much, but
Yeah. So they made like a fake door of Hell instead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was the fake hell that was actually made by
Made by the monsters.
yeah, it was by muscles Ween Ween
And
Nova.
speaking of monsters, where's Cody? I don't even know where they left him and that.
Well, probably he was probably at on the shaky Sunnies. No. He's probably at. He's probably waiting Nehemiah's his actual it's a harem. The actual harem. He actually had a lovely hot sampak women.
I was more on the line thinking that he actually dropped that son stole one of his mod souls and put it into one of those Zanpakuto souls. So he just he could spawn himself, or put himself into like a fake human body, like
It's Cody Gigai.
That's it, Gigai. Yeah, put it into like Gigai, so he actually has like his own body now, and actually he's been told that he could actually use the Zanpakuto. That would be actually hilarious.
Yeah, that
I mean, he is a forbidden mod soul.
But the other thing is, you just know if does actually get that. He's gonna have the most he's gonna have the most perverted Sampak name. The most perverted Sampak name. It's like
Oh God.
he's probably gonna have.
Yeah, it's freaking very perverted. You know, something. You know, lift your skirt. You know, it's
show me your chest. Yeah, I'm like, God.
Oh, God.
Unless his actual Sampacto it will probably be a girl with huge tits and I'm like, yeah, that's Cone. That would be Cone's Sampacto. Yes, sorry, got a call that wouldn't go. Oh, way. But I actually think we've been on this, but we've been on this, leaks topic for a long time. With the actual last topic, it's what do you look forward to this actual year? Who wants to go first? What do you look forward to this actual year?
For the year?
Yeah,
Well,
this year.
some good chapters would be one.
Yeah.
Yeah, practically, possibly getting over this current arc in Toriko would be pretty good. Hopefully less bull jokes than last year.
Oh no, those are not gonna stop. They will not stop. That is until we actually finally get Fentol. When we actually get Fentol, that's when the ball jokes should cease. Should. But they probably won't.
Or, you know, it would be hilarious if they made bull jokes in Toriko.
They probably will when they are eating. You know, like, this soup tastes salty. Or, I was like, there's a Ubik. Hey, there's a Ubik. As a hair at my soup. Where did it come from? I don't know.
That's funny. I'm searching up something. Say if Corin got his say if Corin actually had some toe. And I found something hilarious. I went to see something about what Corin would say. You know how Corin likes big tits and shit like that. Anyway, I searched in Japanese to see if it's translated, and in Japanese for big tits it's called konyo. So could you just imagine, you know, show me your chest, Cone.
Kubo named Cone for a reason. I swear to God.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh my God. He named him for. Oh, that is awesome. That is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it shows actually what Cone's fetish is.
Well, it's very interesting because one name of a soul can be Konpak. Kon.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Or it would be hilarious if Cone actually was a Zanpakuto. Was meant to be a Zanpakuto spirit.
Well.
It wouldn't make sense.
I know it wouldn't make sense, but it would be hilarious if they're like, oh, you're actually meant to be a Zanpakuto spirit instead of a mod soul because we fucked up, and they turn him into a Zanpakuto spirit, just throw him with the rest.
Yeah.
That's why we're not seeing him. He's meant to stay there for all eternity now.
Yeah.
What if Cone fused with... Hey, what if Cone was the last piece to make Ichigo a god? Because Ichigo's every race except for Mod Soul.
Oh my God.
God. My God, that'll be funny. Well, apparently in the Illustrated Guide to Soul Reaper's little mini arc, apparently if a Soul Reaper swallows a Mod Soul pill, they actually in the Soul Society actually the same Soul Reaper just pops out. So
Yeah.
that would be hilarious if it Cone's just got his Zanpakutos. Just runs off. No, I'm the main person.
Yeah, but also this actually makes me wonder what if Cone eats. Well, no. What I'm saying. What if Ichigo eats Cone's actual soul candy while he is in his actual soul form?
Yeah, what if Cone ate
nothing? But still something has to happen.
True question is what can't mod souls eat? Since they're candy, what can't they eat?
I don't know.
That's the true question. It's kind of like in One Piece, salt for a zombie.
Pretty much,
Yeah. What would happen if you threw something in Cone's mouth, and the mod soul just doesn't react to it and it just pops out?
Yeah. But oh yeah, I'm a Woking. What do you look forward to? This year.
Well, I want to see a flashback for the original Gote 13.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'd like to see Aizen and Grimjo.
Yeah, that's
Who doesn't?
They have to come back. Kubo kind of promised us in some interviews.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see fights like more Royal Guard fights. I want to see what Ginjo's backstory is, because someone theorized that actually Ginjo's backstory would have revealed too much to the plot. Actually, that's why it wasn't revealed in the Full Ring arc, and that is going to be revealed now.
Maybe that might be revealed here, and we might find out that probably Ginjo is probably part Quincy as well.
Yeah, or that
that would piss everyone off.
How Ginjo got his power is going to be important, because he obviously didn't relinquish his Soul Reaper powers or anything. He just kind of stopped being a substitute Shinigami. Or we might not even know, but he maybe did relinquish his Soul Reaper powers. And his Full Bring was interesting because he was able to gain Getsuga Tensho later, but then also he used a move very similar to Getsuga Tensho even before, like when he was fighting against Tsukishima on the rooftop. Like he just kind of swung his sword and let out like a big green
Yeah.
like
Slash.
light. And
Mm.
whether that was Bringer Light or if Bringer Light is related to Getsuga Tensho. That's the thing. And also, something interesting about Ginjo's power, if you didn't notice, is what I really think his power is that he can take power and he can distribute it very easily.
Yeah.
Which, Juhabak can do that too. So maybe that was foreshadowing. And maybe Ginjo is stronger than we think, and he might be a war potential. I also want to see
That
every
would
war
be,
potential revealed.
oh god, if Ginjo's a war potential, I think everyone's just gonna go, fuck it. Just
I
fuck
think
it.
No,
Or
I
even
do
worse,
think that a lot of
Tsukushima's war potential because of the book
Oh
of the
my
end.
god, please. Fukushima, no.
Yeah, if Tsukushima's,
No,
if
if-
Tsukushima's a war potential, everyone in the world go, fuck it. No, fuck it, literally. That's
no,
it.
but
Bye.
that would also make them seem like idiots, man. See, that's what would make you think. The full ring arc, people say it was completely irrelevant. It was almost useless to the story, but then just him becoming a war potential or more to his story that like his story is going to be important or something. I mean, like people always say that the full ring arc, all it was meant to do was just see Ichigo get his powers back. But no, it wasn't. It wasn't just that. It was also to introduce Fullbring, which would serve as foreshadowing to future things. It foreshadowed to how Ichigo's mom was hit by the hollow, which
Yeah.
Oh,
and
I just had a most weird feeling. It would be freaking very, very terrible if we just found out that Tsukushima had the powers to become a Soul Reaper.
Oh god.
a lot of people
No.
predicted this already about a year ago, maybe even longer than that. I've been
Yeah, yeah,
for as long as I've been
yeah. And his
reading.
book at the end was part of his the sword that looks like where he transforms his book at the end into a sword.
Yeah.
That was probably what his true. That was probably what his Bunkai was going to look like, or his Shikai.
No, I don't think people really hated Tsukishima that much. I actually thought
I did.
Tsukishima was pretty awesome. Ginjo was the
I
Ginjo
did.
was
He
the
was
person
a
that
whiny
people
bitch.
didn't like. He didn't whine that much, really. Tsukishima, he was chilling. He was just trolling the crap out of Ichigo.
Yeah, well, he was mind fucking everything.
But at the end, he was whining. Why, Ginjo? Why? That's true.
There's a reason. There's a reason behind that, man. That's why he was trying to start to build up Ginjo's backstory because it's gonna be important. Like we're still wondering what the hell even happened to Ginjo. What's up? Why didn't he get a backstory? So I mean,
He probably
also,
he probably committed a taboo.
Well,
yeah. What I thought is that Ginjo might have saved a Quincy or something, and that's why like the Soul Society just really looked down on him.
yeah.
That's
Or he
what I
accidentally
feel.
or he accidentally killed a Soul Reaper.
As a Quincy, that could
Oh
be
god, no.
possible. But there's something about Ginjo. We've seen a lot of times, honestly, within the Soul Society. Central 46, there's some corruption, and they don't always review the facts completely, and they'll make people look bad. Like they really hated Ichigo. They really hated Rukia, though. The thing about Rukia, that was also part of Aizen's plan, and that was Aizen's decision, technically. But then also, with Urahara, there wasn't even so much, like, 100% evidence.
Yeah.
And they didn't try to do research on Aizen, because, like, I mean... And they just made a decision just quickly, and they just wanted Urahara to be killed and executed, or put in jail, I think. And,
well, he was gonna be...
he was gonna be put in Mugen, wasn't he? In Muken, the bottom level, the 8th level, where Aizen is right now. I remember it. That's what I remember.
Well, no, I actually was thinking. I actually think he was. What I think was gonna happen was that he was gonna get his powers taken, and he was gonna be, thrown into exile, but that is actually when Ruichi showed up, saved them both. So Kisuke did not actually, loses powers. Because the other thing is, Kisuke, he's been a main part of the actual Bleach series for a long time. He's been a big part of it.
Kisuke is one of the most, if not the most important character, along with Aizen. Aizen, Kisuke, Soul King, and Juhabak, these four characters are really what form Bleach. Like, it's not even that it's like Ichigo's story, it's really their story more than even Ichigo's. Ichigo's is kind of like...
It's no longer part of this, story. It's more like it's about between the Quincy's and Shinigami. Ichigo is just, hi, I'm just Ichigo, bye. That's practically what it is.
Ichigo's supposed to be kind of the... For the series, Ichigo is what kind of holds the series together in a sense. Like, he's the one he's the reason why we're seeing everything. It was originally his story, and then we kind of realized that he's not the only thing that's part of the story, which is something I like about Bleach. It's not just about Ichigo. It's not just about the main character. It's really like every character has, most characters at least, and it's not just the protagonists that have a really huge involvement in the plot. And Aizen is so important. First 424 chapters, it was his story. He wrote it. Aizen planned Ichigo. He planned the protagonist.
Which he actually planned his own also.
I don't think he planned his doom. I think it was something that, because what I remember, there's two things that happened that were not according to plan, but he just kind of like what do you call it? He just kind of went with it.
Yeah.
See, the first thing was Ichigo's mom being hit by getting a holification shot, so that she would start to holify, and then Ishin was also there, so he knew that Ishin would have to try to make Masaki go back to normal, and so that way Aizen was pretty sure that he was gonna make a great baby right here. That was the one thing that he just kind of went with. It wasn't really something that...
Also, the other one who was more disturbed that actually Masashi was actually okay as Ishin being inside of her mind, and that she was fucking naked and she didn't mind him singing that way.
Yeah.
The only one who was disturbed about that fact.
He's high!
He goes high!
Masaki had like this Orihime mentality, and which I don't know how to feel about that. Which, by the way, Orihime is going to be very important in the Juhabak fight. Just listen to this. Juhabak has to be reversed in order to be defeated. Let's think about this, because he said if he doesn't absorb souls, he'll be reverted back into the useless form, and he won't be able to have any powers again. And Orihime, she can reject things.
Orihime has the power to reject
the
souls out of him. That may be true.
That's
unless Orihime gets one hit and...
Well, the thing is, what I'm thinking is that the 5 war potentials are going to be Ichigo, Kenpachi, Aizen, Ginjo, and Orihime. They're all going to use their combined forces in order to beat Juhabak. Because the thing about the war potentials, he wanted to either get rid of the war potentials or recruit them, so that they wouldn't be a threat to him, and it would make the war much easier for him.
Well, I don't think Shinjo as an actual war potential. What I actually think one of the war potentials might be.
Wait. First, what I think the war potentials are is that, one, they have to be able to betray the Soul Society. These are people that can betray the Soul Society, and it's evident. Ichigo is a human, and he's really... Oh, where'd he go?
I actually think his internet might have actually. I think his internet.
Oh, his internet isn't working.
Yeah, might have gone.
Okay, but let me state my theory real quickly, and it's 12 already, so I think I'll have to go finish my homework and everything. But anyways, what I was gonna say is that they have to be able to either betray the Soul Society. They have to be able to betray the Soul Society, and Juhabak is just unable to like read their powers with his Almighty, and he's also Juhabak can potentially, this is the important thing, can be defeated by them, or they can be the ones to completely turn the tides of the battle and defeat the Soul Society. And it's not just about power, because obviously Orihime is very weak, but her ability to heal is very important, and she can also be a big threat just because of that power. She can reverse the flow of time in some sense.
Well,
she can reverse Juhabak's Reiatsu, and she can ultimately revert Juhabak back into his baby form. So
yeah, but there's also why I actually think Isuke might actually be one of Isuke might be one of the more.
The reason why I think it's Ginjo is because we can't forget about Juhabak's other side of his powers. His other side of his powers is that he can use all the abilities of his Quincy, the letter abilities. And Ginjo kind of has the ability to move power around, and he can steal power too, so that way he could potentially be able to, while Aizen is kind of coming up with the plans and he's kind of guiding everyone, and he's kind of creating illusions, and he's kind of slowing Juhabak down. Kenpachi is using his own raw power to slow things down. Ginjo is trying to take the power and kind of transfer it to the other people so he can like kind of boost the Reiatsu, and he'll be a healing part, and Orihime is also going to be a healer, while Orihime is also going to have the important step of completely killing off Juhabak. And Ichibe is foreshadowing that Ichigo has more power that we're not aware of that will also be important against Juhabak.
Yeah, well, also,
though I think Urahara is very possible because he can also do many things. He has a lot of technology that he can use and a lot of intelligence, and he knew about the Soul King.
Yeah.
So.
Let's also, we haven't even seen Yuha choosing the actual power he actually got.
Yeah, that's also another thing. We don't know for sure whether or not he can actually use the abilities or if he just gets the power.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's why.
Plus also, we haven't even seen Isuke's Bankai yet. Plus also, we haven't seen Ichigo's newest Bankai yet. So,
yeah,
I mean,
but there's also the thing that we don't know completely for sure who the real final villain is. It could be even Uryu. Uryu was supposed to be the successor of Juhabak. Maybe when Juhabak kills Soul King, Juhabak also dies, and Uryu's really going to be the last one that has to fight everyone. And Hashwat has to fight someone. Hashwat is the second half of Juhabak. As I said, that during night when Juhabak is sleeping, Hashwat is the one. He's Batman. Hashwat is Batman. So Hashwat or someone.
Second in command. But I'm actually going to end this off now because it is
Kinda late.
late.
Yeah, I gotta
Also,
leave.
it's just yeah. Well, plus it's just you and me now, so it's not much sense in actually keeping this going. So why don't so why don't so why don't you just why don't you just try us out?
Okay, so of course I'm Troll King, and this is our great Ice Titan 123, and I'm really glad. Looks like you've made 2 years, I believe, and
Yeah.
that's a pretty big feat. I haven't even made a year yet, so and I need to make more videos too. But yeah, subscribe to Ice Titan. He's great reviews, good videos. Check out my channel too if you want. But Ice Titan is the guy here. All right, so peace out.
Hi. Wait. Thank you all for actually watching, commenting. This is Ice Titan 123 signing out. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my channel with your friends. Peace.